I don't know what's going on or if anybody else could relate, but this generation of men want to be chased so badly. And I'm not about to do it, princess. I swear to you, they're looking for like good morning texts. They want flowers sent to their job. They want date nights planned. Like the last couple of guys that I've been speaking to or spoke to, they wanted me to chase them. And I promise you, you got the wrong one. These guys are in their soft girl era. What is going on?
I'm in my resting era, and I just don't think jobs are for me. Like, I can't work. And that sounds so privileged to say, but like, I was fired from every job I had in my 20s. I was fired from 43 jobs. Like, I can't work.
All right, guys, gotta talk about this interesting story from modern women, okay, saying that soft life is a scam, okay, get to work. Now, the first thing that I think about when it comes to these modern women specifically is I'm broke, okay, I'm broke, you know, I'm hungry, okay, hookah and crab legs, okay, Meals on Wheels, and waiting for a guy at the finish line, okay, enjoying the fruits of a man's labor, okay, that's what I think about, you know, majority of the time. Now, of course, there's going to be real ones, you know, real women out there that are going to thug it out with their man and, you know, grind with him, so on and so forth. But 9 out of 10 times, we already know the deal.
This soft life, yeah, that they're portraying to you on social media is a scam. It's a scam. And when I realized it, that's when I got myself to work. It's a scam. Let me tell you something. First of all, right? If you're wishing for soft life, yeah, and you're doing it in the way that a lot of these people are trying to tell you to do it, like date up, date somebody more successful than you, that means that you are basing the fact that your whole life is going to be in the hands of a man. Men that can wake up today after 36 years of marriage and say that I don't feel like being with you anymore, and you can ask them why, and they say, no, I just don't feel like it.
Guys don't leave relationships. Okay, let's be honest. Okay, 75 to 80% of women are leaving relationships and marriages. Okay, so the fact that she's basically saying, listen, when it comes to having a soft life, I rather work just in case he leaves me. Okay, not the fact that you're a functioning human being and you should be working. Okay, because she's talking about once I realized that it was a scam, I got to work. So what were you doing before?
That's the person you're basing your future on. Excuse me, my friend, if you don't get up and get yourself a job, listen, soft life is it's amazing. I'm all for it, right? But a lot of the time you need to create a soft life for yourself. It's amazing if on the way you meet a man that can take that burden off of you and do it for you. I would love to meet a man like that. I would plan to meet a man like that. But in my plan, I will make sure that I work hard enough that if that should never happen, I am set. Soft life is a scam. It's a scam. Don't look at a lot of these guys that you're watching, yeah, they're working hard, you know, but they're not showing you how early they get up. They're not showing you what they have to do to get their money. They're not showing you that. All they're showing you is the apartment, the car, and the house. You know that house is paid with money, right? Yes. Okay, so where do people get their money? Because yes, a lot of people are getting their money in ways that aren't ethically right for you. That's fair, right? So you wouldn't do that. But if they're not getting their money from pimping themselves out, they're working. So as much as this soft life thing is being promoted, I also need people to start telling people how hard they're working. Because you might be looking at Jada Wader, yes, but Jada Wader gets up early. Jada Wader's at the meeting on time. I have Jada Wader on Snap. Jada Wader don't sit still. So as much as it's soft life because she's finally reaping what she sowed, she had to work hard to get there. Do you understand? So this whole soft life thing, like, you're not going to get a good life by just hoping that you date the right man. Of course, that could happen, but what are the chances? Are you really going to base your life on that? Nah, sorry, me, I'm working, boy. If you see these dark bags, I'm working. Why? Because I want to be able to say, yeah, soft life when I'm older. I would love to say that my husband did it for me, fantastic, but I'm not basing my entire life on my husband doing good things and working well. Because if he decides he doesn't want to be with me, I'm done.
Yo, this is why with social media, when when you see Sprinkle and these other hyenas online talking about you deserve this, you deserve that, you don't deserve a damn thing. Okay, you don't deserve a damn thing. Okay, you're out here single. You should be working. You should be just as a functioning human being with bills. I'm assuming, you got a phone bill. You're out on your own. You got the internet. You got, the food bill, this, that, and the third. You should be working. You should be working. If you're a functioning human being, you have all your limbs, okay, you know, you can move around, you're able-bodied. Why are you not working? Why are you not working? Now, if you meet a man and hey, he wants to take care of you, and he finds that you're fit, feminine, and friendly, you know, there's reciprocity there, and he wants to possibly have you stay at home, or maybe you guys agree, you know, on you staying at home and, you know, looking after the kids, what have you. I mean, that's something that you would have to discuss at that specific time. But the fact that some of these modern women actually exist, thinking that somebody owes them something, okay, truly fascinating. I do want to play another clip from another individual that has a different perspective when it comes to the soft life. Take a look.
So now they saying that the soft girl era is a scam. That it's not a real thing. Men can't put you in your soft girl era. You have to put yourself in your soft girl era. There is nothing a man can do for you that you can't do for yourself. So why would you let a man control you just so you can be soft? Oh my God. When I hear foolishness like that, I think to myself, they can't have ever had a daddy. They have never had a man love them properly. Shoot, y'all ain't even had no male friends that offer you more than what's between their legs. Cause I'm going to tell you this right now. When it comes to a man, I'm going to have one. Why? Because the way them big old strong arms make me feel safe. And even when life is stressful, I know I can fall inside of them and rest. The fact that I know if I pick up that phone and they hear any kind of distress in my life, and when I say they, I mean the men in my life that love me, they care about me. If they hear any stress in my life, they are coming to fix it. The fact that there is a man in my life who likes me and I like him and we go together real bad. If I say I want to do something, he taking me. If I say, hey, I don't know what to do, all right, let's think about this. What about this? What about that? He is trying to come up with a solution. He is a problem solver. 2 heads is better than 1. When I'm trying to figure out something and I can't, he gonna come in and he gonna help me fix that thing. Or at minimum, he gonna help me work it out. The forehead kisses, the laughs, the talks. The fact that when I am out with him in public, I don't even be looking. Nowhere. Why? Because I know he got me. I know he's gonna keep me safe. Because that's the type of man that he is. Y'all don't want that? Y'all don't want that. I can keep myself safe. It is nothing like knowing that you can cut that part of your brain off because you are with a man who don't play behind you. Y'all don't want that? And y'all see, I ain't mentioned not a piece of money yet. So if you even talk about the money, can I go to work and pay all my bills? Yes. Can I do what any adult should be doing, which is provide for myself and my children? Absolutely. But who don't want some help? Help me. I don't care how capable I am of doing it all. I don't want to. Just like that man is capable of doing it all. But it's certain things he don't want to do. We are meant to be together. We are meant to work as a unit. I, for the life of me, cannot understand why any man or any woman would ever open their mouth to say, I don't need a woman. I don't need a man. Y'all keep that over there. Soft girl era me, please.
Yes, let me know what you guys think about that. Okay, because, I mean, ultimately it boils down to giving a man something to protect and to provide for, right? When you're dealing with these hyenas talking about gimme, me, no sort of reciprocity in the situation. Okay. And when you stand on business and you're like, nah, I'm not going to fall into the nonsense, you know, that's when these shaming tactics are deployed. Okay. They want to try to shame you into getting money up out of you and providing a soft life. So it ain't hard to tell who's who when it comes to these modern women. Ultimately, it comes down to 2 people, okay, a man and a woman coming together and figuring out their roles when it comes to the relationship. Right? Every relationship is going to be different. Okay, there's not a one size fits all. But you know, hey, if you're dealing with a woman that's, you know, cooking, cleaning, you know, more of a traditional woman, family orientated, soft spoken, feminine. I mean, it's not going to be difficult for a man to want to protect and provide, right? I mean, that's going to happen naturally because the ones that you should be avoiding will be playing these mental gymnastics.
If you're a woman who's in your soft era and you live a very soft life, be very careful who you share that with. And not just other women are jealous of women who have a soft life. Men are too. Men want a soft life too. Let me tell you. A guy asked me, what do I do for a living? And I said, right now, I'm not working. He said, are you going to get a job? I said, I don't think so. I think for the next 5 years, I'm just going to play cool. I had a really difficult 20s and I'm in my resting era. And I just don't think jobs are for me. Like, I can't work. And that sounds so privileged to say, but like, I was fired from every job I had in my 20s. I was fired from 43 jobs. Like, I can't work.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around.
Yo, you can't make this stuff up. So she was fired from over 40 jobs. What did she say? 42, 43 jobs? Her next 5-year plan. Yo, you know what's so crazy? When somebody says, what's your next 5-year plan? Okay, her next 5-year plan is to be unemployed. Okay. Yo, you can't make this stuff up, but let's keep going.
But I've saved enough money that I cannot work. And I said, I'm trying to figure out what to do with my life. But right now, I'm just not going to work for like 5 years. So you will think in that moment, I'm and go his own way. No, I'm minding my own business. He keeps texting me, keep calling me. Every time he would text me, he would say, what are you doing? I would say, resting at a spa, relaxing, reading my book, you know, just minding my business. Like, literally, I'm just telling him what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis. And he will get viscerally, like, his text will get viscerally angry. We will meet in person, and he will get so, like, oh, you don't do anything all day. You're so spoiled. You don't do anything all day. So he's there attacking my looks, attacking my body. Like, we just, like, throw jabs at me all day. And I was like, what is this about, all these jabs you're throwing at me? Oh, because your life is so easy. Like, you have it too easy. You don't do anything all day. I can afford not to do anything all day. I've worked really, really hard to not do anything all day, okay? Not just women are triggered by women. Men hate... First of all, the whole world hates black women who are soft.
Huh? He was probably perplexed. Okay, he was probably perplexed at the fact that you're so comfortable doing nothing. Okay, doing nothing. Okay, I'm assuming she has all her limbs here. Okay, you're able-bodied here. And, you know, hey, if I was him personally, I would have dropped it like a hot potato. I'm not going to hold you, okay? You know, when I was out here in the single dating market, I can't deal with no broke chick. Okay, I cannot deal with no broke chick. You got to at least have a job.
Black women who don't want to work, who don't want to do anything, because we're the mules of the world by societal standards. But men especially hate it. I did not know that they were the ones who were jealous of it the most. They hate... Like, I have never seen a man shift into his feminine energy so fast because I choose not to work. Oh, what are you going to do today? Nothing? Are you going to accomplish anything today? Exactly, nothing. Okay? This time, 10 years ago, I was living in a shelter. I get to do nothing for a living. I get to do nothing for a living. And I'm going to do nothing for a living for the rest of my life.
You know what's so crazy about that? Because even for me personally, I've lived in a shelter before. That motivated me more not to go back to the shelter. Okay. Anyone that's lived in a homeless shelter, okay, lived in their car before, showering at gyms, you already know. Okay. You already know the pain, the grind, when it comes to being in that mindset.
It's what I want for myself. Yes, I'm spoiled. I am, and I'm going to stay spoiled. I will figure out a way to remain spoiled when the money runs out in about 10 years. I will still stay spoiled. Like, I don't want to struggle, and I don't like to struggle, but be careful. The men hate it too. There is only one way I define wealth, and I worked really hard to accomplish that, and that is how easy is my life. That's it. That's literally, I don't cook unless I feel like cooking. I don't clean. I don't touch the trash. I don't work. I don't want to work. I don't enjoy working. I define wealth. I don't buy Gucci, Fendi, Prada. Okay, I buy my time so I can lay horizontally on my bed for 10-15 hours a day. I sleep like 15 hours a day. I don't care.
Wow.
But yeah, no, I did not realize how triggered men can be too if you're a woman who's soft and who's worked really hard to attain that level of softness. Like, men want that. They don't want to work either. So when you're a woman who doesn't work, they're so triggered. They're so triggered. And apparently he would go to all his neighbors who were stay-home wives and yell at them. And this is not a new personality. I was like this when I was poor. That's why I was fired from every job. Okay. At the end of the shift, oh, it's time for you to vacuum. I don't do that, I'm sorry. It's time for you to throw out the trash. I don't do that. Like, I was fired from every single job. Every job. That's why I was homeless, because I could not keep a job.
What? What the?
I know people, there are people who
Can't
are
make this up.
workers. There are people who are hustlers. I'm a hustler. And if and when this money runs out, that I saved enough to live for the next few years, I will figure out a way to hustle so I don't work again. I would always hustle so I would never work. My definition of wealth is how easy is my life.
Her 5 to 10 year plan is to do nothing. Okay, it is to burn up any savings that she has left. And then once that's burnt up, she's gonna figure out what to do then, because she's a hustler. Okay, she's going to hustle and find a way once the money dries up. Okay, and she was in a homeless shelter because the jobs that she had, she didn't want to do the duties and responsibilities of the jobs. Okay, she got fired from 43 jobs, she said. 43 jobs, really? So you rather just do nothing and roll around in bed for 15 hours a day, clipping your toenails? Yeah, you can't make this stuff up. And she thinks a guy is jealous of that? I mean, is he supposed to be jealous or upset? He's probably concerned, right? He's probably very, very concerned for you, okay? I don't think it's more so from a malicious or malice perspective. He was probably genuinely concerned for your well-being.